let's not blame them for doing anything. Blame them for not having a neb command. That's twisted. That's twisted. But so groovy. I do like it. I mean, the Nini is a bit annoying. I'm not sure why they insist on that. But oh, it's the whole point, isn't it? Blame them for not knowing what this guy is cooking. Which guy? Are you sending me a link that I can look at? Because otherwise I really can't help you. I mean, even if I can see it, I probably... You posted a link. Oh, it's from the Age of Wushu you told me about yesterday. Let me see. It's very annoying. With the resolution, I can't really see my windows properly. I can't really, it's annoying. I can't, she really let herself go with the chat sounding. Don't give me a chance to catch up. There. Also, I don't want to break my game. Now my chat is broken. Chat zoning is sometimes needed for the streamers to stay sane. Yeah. Yeah, no. I can't say it's a countermeasure against insanity. It's just sometimes get distracted talking and talking. What can I say? Anyone, please have a look at the image that Kawaii Miku posted and tell me what you think. Too little, too late, I'm afraid. Oh no. Just look at that crazy look. So the game. Other objects. The rock, the small head. The shrunken head of the barbarians of Kree. Kree! I'm thinking of Morrowind. You know, I feel so bad. But I was modding Morrowind this morning, and I really wanted to play Morrowind, and I almost was like, do you think the guys would mind if instead of having Arcanum we played Morrowind again? And then I decided to be patient. We can play Morrowind tomorrow. We will, in fact. So Arcanum it is. 12-hour stream don't make you go insane. No, 12 hours just make you really tired. 48 hours. I don't know how, you know, just 12 hours. I don't know how the guys pull that off. I guess by being much younger than I am. Practice by having irregular sleeping patterns, I guess. I think it's fused together a burger and a soup and stuck a fish on it. Ooh, a burger in soup. That doesn't sound very appetizing. Lots of energy drink, maybe. Yeah, tea by the way. Yeah. Alright, it is told that there are still tribes of nomadic barbarians roaming the southeast who are meant to be the descendant of the very tribes that followed the Bane of Kree on his murderous rampage across Arcanum. Bane of Kree. Again, that rings a bell, but... This head is all that was left of an adventurer who went looking for them. So his head was shrunk by evil magic, I guess? Okay, what else do you have? I want to know about this one because it's under lock. It's the only thing that is stealable, basically. But tell me about the miniature engine. This is an exact scale replica of the first bait steam engine made exclusively from toothpick and string. And it works too. Wow. Okay, creature. I can't... Why doesn't he tell me about the... I forgot what that was. But I was Stillwater, and I know I have to go to Stillwater. Yes, God, the orc. I rescued him from some orc slavers on one of my many expeditions searching for oddities in exotic lands. They had recently captured him, and they were about to execute him when I intervened. They mistook his intelligence for a supernatural possession. Okay. I'm still... Oh, there. Inside this case is a clumsily stitched assemblage of moth-eaten bear pelts. The plaque identifies this obvious fake as the Stillwater Giant. Yeah. Piano, you're almost done with your mod. It is soup. Ta-da! You're almost done with your mod? Nice. Let me see. I'll be streaming for a few hours, but I can play test it for you after that. So, do you have something to tell me now about the creatures? Aha! Aha! That. This is one of my most famous exhibits. It creates a sense of awe just to behold a ferocious creature of that magnitude. All that from Arcanum's distant past. What must it have been to see herds of those creatures hunting their prey? It looks fake to me. How did you come to acquire it? Other exhibit. How did you get that? Tell me how you... who sold you this fake, obviously. Every time you watch Arcanum, you want to play back Fallout 2. It's true. I mean, I've only played Fallout 1, and I have not finished it. Another game that I have on my, backlog. But they do have some similarities. I think I still prefer, the universe of Arcanum because there's magic. I think I do prefer the Arcanum universe, but it has that same feel. Zeriver, we'll see about that in a bit. I will speak French, but I already see you're gonna make me read some more Star Wars, which is so much better than Twilight, so I guess I should not complain, really. By the way, in Age of Wushu, when your character goes offline, it becomes an NPC which does in-game jobs such as becoming a cook, a monk, etc. Also, online players can kidnap offline players and sell them for money. That looks interesting. I haven't had a chance to look at it. Friday was packed, but I definitely will. I will let you know when I do. The problem I keep running is the 512 character limit in dialogue. I made my NPC 2 verbose. Yeah, the only solution is to have a choice one, call it continue, and then continue in another line. It's very, very annoying. Yes, you're right, Zeriva. We have some Ariel noses, and I will tell him now. Zeriva misses you. I think he's blushing a little bit. I think that could be a tear rolling down his cheek. He's really, really touched. He's asking me why you didn't come and see him yesterday when he was streaming.
Yes.
He said he will never stream again because of the disappointment he's being. No, he's not. No. No. I guess, honestly. Demetrius, if I recall correctly, Arcanum's developer team was partly composed of previous Interplay developers, the guys behind Fallout 1 and 2. That would make sense. That would make sense. I wouldn't be surprised because there is something. Franklin Payne, world-renowned adventurer on a contract to me, of course, had tracked the elusive creature to its lair, only to have the shifting winds betray his presence. Before he could even raise his weapon, the awful beast attacked. And then, armed only with a small dagger, Payne leaped upon the creature. Much blood was shed by man and beast, but Payne emerged victorious after impaling the creature on one of its own clothes. I know I hurt him deeply, but in all honesty, there was nothing I could do. I don't know, I think he will forgive you with time, but you have to give him time. He says that you have to stop being mean to me and then maybe he'll forgive you. Are you sure Payne didn't rip its heart out with his bare hands? Ooh, sarcasm. Is our character going to become sarcastic? No. No, but tell me again. It looks fake. I mean, even the description hints that it's a fake, so we're just being honest. We're not being mean, we're being honest. Ah, you possess a discerning eye, my good woman. I assure you that it is real. So it's, well, if my eye is discerning, then I see it's a fake, right? Happy lurking, Gelomente. It has been mended several times over the years, as well as being damaged in the epic struggle that resulted in its death. Epic struggle? Oh, please don't tell me the story again. Well renowned, and then what happened? Fascinating. Are you sure you didn't do it? Okay, so same difference, really. Okay, well, I wasn't super successful. Clearly there's something to be done with that. And I don't want to, it feels very cheap to just try all the dialogue options, even those that don't really fit my character, so we're not gonna do that. We're gonna stay true to the character. Captain of Bates. Okay, this guy, let's read carefully. I'll be off. See, I don't even get a chance to try and convince him. Even though I have that. Oh, I get a feeling my journal just got updated. I think that's what happened. Stop, please accept this telegram, my commitment for payment of the signet ring I had made for my son Gilbert Bates. Stop. Payment has been wired as per your instructions. I will arrive in Tarrant in 2 weeks to pick up the ring. Stop. Sincerely, Benjamin Bates. Stop. Okay, do you have something to tell me now? Ah. As stupid as that. Like, I had seen the note, I had read the tooltip, and I go, okay, now I know what to do. But you actually have to read. Some of the original devs from Black Owl created their own studio called Troika Games. They released 3 games, Arcanum, Temple of Elemental Evil, and Vampire the Masquerade. I absolutely adored Vampire the Masquerade, and I think I did prefer the old one more than the Bloodlines one, because it was... part of it started, you know, in Vienna, not Middle Ages, not that, but Crusade time sort of things. And I enjoyed that background. Welcome back. Yes, you want me to read the thing. I will do that, and then I will not alt-tab out of the game again, okay? Let me see, live. Redeem. Zeriver, personal request. Okay. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plague is the wise?
Cheese for everyone.
Thanks for the cheese. It's not a story the Morrowinder would tell you. It's a gamer legend. Darth Plague is a dark lord, so powerful.
Plagueis, I think.
Plagueis.
Plagueis.
Plagueis. I'm reading it the way I want. So powerful and so wise, he could use the Force to influence the midi-chlorian. As-tu déjà entendu la tragédie de Darth Plagueis, le sage? Je ne pensais pas. Je ne le pensais pas. C'est une histoire que les Morrowinder te racontent. C'est un joueur légendaire. Darth Plagueis est un seigneur des ténèbres, tellement puissant et tellement sage qu'il pouvait utiliser la force pour influencer le midi-chlorian. I'm taking your money, Zariva, and I'm making a note to myself to stop giving you money, so you can stop making me speak French. You have a French-speaking exam in 2 days? Ouch! I hope you're prepared. I would, you know, offer to speak French and help you with your understanding, but then, you know, fewer people would understand me. I need to get an audience with Mr. Bates. That is true. That is not possible. Mr. Bates is no one, especially now with the recent attempts on his life. Ooh, I can help. Mr. Bates was attacked in his study by some fanatic. Thank the gods Chuka was there to snap the intruder's necks before he could do any harm. There must be some way I could see him. Okay, Chuka. Chuka is Mr. Bates' bodyguard. Mr. Bates saved his life somehow years ago. Chuka has been at his side ever since. Okay, but I have to see him. The catch is that you are not paying me already. Then how do you explain you get all these septims? Where do they come from? That's not making any sense. Honestly. Yep, Leo, that's a lot of septims right there. They come from the black market. I see. I did not realize there was a black market for virtual septims. Slightly more valuable than Morrowind septims. What is it, Gawimiku? Nanny? You don't understand? You have 807 septims, and if you follow the link, the store says you have 602. Then I don't know. I don't know. Well, we've been having some problems with saboteurs at the factory. If you could take care of them, I'm sure Mr. Bates would want to thank you personally. There we go, let's do that. You have to reload the page, sometimes it doesn't update. Thank you, Zerida. Fulfilling your duties as a moderator, I see. Helping viewers feel comfortable, I appreciate it. Not enough to give you more septims though. That sounds dangerous. Mr. Bates would be upset if I got hurt. If I got hurt? Now you have piqued my interest. What else can you tell me? I think that's the first time that I see the option, oh, I would help you, but it would be so bad if I got hurt. Not much really. They usually strike in the middle of the night, sometimes after midnight. We've lost several guards we've sent there to stop them. I'll take care of them. Hey, good luck. The factory is located at the tail end of 10 Hands Alley. Here's the key. The guard will be expecting you. Come back when you have dispatched them, and I will let you in to see Mr. Bates. Okay, map. I remember a factory. With lots of, no, that's the magic shop. And that's the train station. There were lots of orcs in there working. Appleby residence, that's the temple, I think, even though it's not marked. The importers, we've already talked to them. Oh, 12 Elms Avenue, Mulligan, that's where we got the painting. 15, 18, 40, are you kidding me? Has to be one of those though. Let's try. At the end of 10 Hand Alley. Okay. And before midnight, it's the evening. It would be really, really nice. Prof Senpai. Give command. That's the factory, right? I mean, that's a factory. Is that the factory? Hello, Foreman. Could you tell me when I'm departing? But is it the factory? I'm gonna save. That's the only factory I remembered. How can you stand for this? I never understand. You know that your mod represent you and they are very poor. You know what? That's okay. It's not like I'm particularly rich either. And you're rich enough. Come on. Denhan Alley. It's not exactly the end of it, is it? that looks bigger and maybe the end of the street. Let's check it out. Because it's given me a key, so it can't be a building that I've already been in, right? I'm here to help with the saboteur. Go on in. Okay, here we go. And I don't know what time it is, but it shouldn't be too far from midnight. And that should give us time to, you know, explore things. Things are locked. I'm here to help stop the saboteur. Good, we've got the front room covered. You take the factory floor back there. Okay, is there anything you should know? Just be alert. We have no idea how they are getting inside here. One might almost think they were using magic, but they would either need to be extremely foolish or possessed of an extreme intestinal fortitude. Something with the engine mucking up the magic, I guess. There's quite a bit of machinery around here to be attempting to use magic to get inside. They could end up inside a wall or some such nonsense. At any rate, the factory floor is all yours. If you encounter the saboteurs and can't take care of them yourself, try to lead them out here and we'll help you with them. Sounds like a plan. What am I missing? Hydrate. Let's do that. Maybe we don't need money, we need septims. Yeah, will do. Where is the factory floor though? Is that is it? Okay. It's a bit underwhelming as a factory, isn't it? And there's a room there. Can I go in there? I can go in there. Okay. There's really not much to do. Not much but wait for midnight maybe. What time is it? It's 6. That will be 10 o'clock. And another 2 hours. I'm so glad we don't have hunger and thirst mechanism in this game. Okay, almost midnight. Oh, okay. That's not good. Okay. I'm totally counting on my dog. Did I even equip my gun back? I did. But we'll do something more, you know. There we go. This guy's poisoned. I'm not sure how quickly they're gonna get poisoned and that sort of things. What are you going to spend your money on? Petition for septim to be world currency. That could work. I still have some movement. For now, I don't need to heal anyone, so I'm gonna move in position to poison the second person. Well, not this one. Change of plan. For honor, indeed. I'm not murdering these poor workers. They attacked me. But let this one die of poison. I took the trouble to poison him, and he's just gonna die. It's just so frustrating. There's no loot, which is just as well. There's that, but I can't carry any of it. So we're just gonna petition for a kawaii bomb command. I can think about that. I remember in Oblivion we had a kawaii bomb spell. But it's true we're not playing Oblivion anymore. Okay, I think I've done my job there. Is F5?
Sure, I'll do it right away.
No.
Sure, I'll do it right away.
Okay, F7 is quick save. I was just a little worried that trying to find a quick save, I would, you know, do the attack anything on sight. Alright, let's talk to you guys. I've done your job. Thank you for helping us kill those cretins. Okay, lovely. Actually, the carry bomb spell was extremely OP. Well, I mean, the one that we created in game was not OP because it was within the... Thank you for making it rain. That's the one, yeah. It was within the parameters of the game, so the amount of money we paid for it was balanced compared to how powerful the spell was and how much magicka we needed to cast it. So it was not OP. It was just a good spell. What can I say? Oh, by the way, there's a secret word today, and the secret word is directly connected to the game we're playing. Come back in the morning. You're kidding me. What am I gonna do until the morning? What am I gonna do? I visited the museum. I mean, I think I'm just gonna wait until morning. That's what's gonna happen. I mean, it doesn't cost us money or anything, so... Excuse me, streamer, what is the hint for the safe word again? The safe word is directly connected to this game. Very, very much so. It's so obvious. I have removed the saboteurs and I have been plaguing you. I have indeed. Thank the gods. I thought we would never be rid of them. Please go inside. Mr. Bates will be anxious to thank you. Yes. Yes. Magic, technologic, turn-based. Keep going. Keep going. Which way is inside? There. Through the door. It's nice that we have the voice and everything, but... Okay, now they are people. Yes, and who might you be? Good day to you, citizen. Is that the Mr. Bates? So what? I'm shaking his... Oh no, that's a manservant. And a guard. Oh, that's where he keeps the good stuff. Unlocked, unlocked, unlocked. Trapdoor unlocked. Unlocked as well. It's very, very suspicious, isn't it? Why do you need help, Kawaii Miku?
What? I'll do no such thing.
I don't know what I told you to do, but I wanted to do... There we go. The last time I was in someone's basement, there were zombie dwarf and traps everywhere. Like so. So maybe, just maybe, I should... I'm trying to see if it's somewhat connected with the... We went into the cemetery underground, and there were lots of traps. So I was trying to see if it was somehow connected, but for now, you know what, let's talk to Bates. And if he wants us to retrieve something from his basement, we will. It's something that's in the game. Maybe that helps a bit. Are we going to play a game of pool with Mr. Bates? No. Is Mr. Bates in fact waiting for us upstairs? Yes. And that would be Chuka. Alright, Mr. Bates, let's talk, you and I.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Gilbert Bates, as I'm sure you may have surmised. I'd like to extend my thanks to you, madam, for putting an end to the difficulties at my factory. I've been informed that there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Indeed, indeed. But tell me about the attempts on your life. I mean, if we can get another quest from him, why not?
There's not much, really, as Chucker is given to overzealousness in his protection of my person. He rendered the interloper lifeless before I could question him. All he had on his person was an amulet bearing the symbol of the Molochian hand.
Dun
The eye
dun
and the
dun.
hexagram.
We have the same.
They were a religious order of assassins some 500 years ago. Rumors of their continued existence surface periodically, but are usually proven to be hoaxes. I figure this for a new group trying to adopt some of the prestige of the name.
Well, I have one too. I mean, I've given it to Virgil, but...
Let us hope for both our sakes that they are mere pretenders to the name, then. I would be loath to have the authentic Molochians out for my blood.
Okay. What about the ring?
Great gods! How did you come by that ring?
You'll get there. It's in the game. I'm in it. A gnome gave it to me as he lay dying.
A gnome? What manner of tomfoolery is this? Are you certain it was not a dwarf?
Of course. I've never seen a skinny, beardless dwarf. Or why would a dwarf have your ring? I'm gonna go with that.
Yes, I am familiar with dwarves and their customs. Tell me, was there anything distinctive about this fellow?
I get it. He was a dwarf. But to disguise himself as a gnome, he shaved his beard, which is unthinkable. Absolutely unthinkable for a dwarf. Which shows that the situation must have been really, really dire. Is Ariel playing with a bag of Cheetos or something? What is that noise? No, I think he's just using my keyboard. We've switched keyboards, so he has my very noisy keyboards and it has to go...
You wanna play a type race?
If I want to play what?
A typing race.
A typing race? No, but you
I just
can
wanna go clickety-click.
have a typing race with Zeriva.
I win, probably.
Maybe not, maybe
But
not.
but hear this.
Yeah, the mic really, really picks this up. Like my proper mic probably wouldn't pick it up that much, but somebody
me
did
to
not
reconnect
plug
it?
back in.
I can plug it back in.
Yeah.
Do
I'll
you
see
want
if
me
I can
to?
switch. Yeah. Indeed, shaving a dwarf's beard is usually a punishment in their culture. Yeah, I mean, in most fantasy world, the beard is more than a sign of manlyhood or dwarflyhood. It's their honor, their pride, their everything. It's plugged in. Aurel is showing me his beard.
It is plugged in.
Thank you. Let's see if I can switch the mic. I will go mute for a sec. Not yet though. Properties. I want properties. Yeah, no, it's not going to find it unless I reboot OBS. Never mind. Never mind. In this game, can we have another hint for the safe word? I'm in it. That's all the hint I can give you. I'm in it. He had a scar over his left eye.
By Alberic, I knew it in my heart. That was no gnome. It was still a rock cutter.
I suppose it could have been a Sig dwarf, but his beard. Clothes, arm, and suit.
Yes, I know. It is madness, but please tell me, did he say anything to you before he died? Did he say anything about me?
You're getting there, sir. He said he had escaped to warn us about the evil.
The evil? What evil? And where did he escape from?
He didn't say. I was hoping you would know what it meant.
Horrible must have happened after I... Did he say anything else?
No, he referred to you as a boy, but why would he do that?
I do not know. Even though dwarves reckon time differently than humans, he must have realized that I am now an old man. Perhaps it is because I was but a boy when I betrayed his trust all those years ago.
How did you come to betray him?
Right. That is quite the long tale. But tale of my shame, it is.
And they're like, I'm listening. I'm interested. Guys, everyone can play if you know what is the secret word, and the hint is I'm in it. I mean, my character is in it. Then go ahead and type it in the chat. And you would just take the septims for yourself. I'm listening.
It is ironic that my greatest mistake was that which brought me such wealth. As a youth, I was enamored of all things dwarven, so I sought out the nearest clan and attempted to impress them with my grasp of their technology. They laughed. It was obviously a novelty to them, a ridiculous human who had a natural bent towards technology. I suppose it didn't help that I was a mere 14 years old at the time. I became something they humored to entertain themselves.
Come on, where am I? Continue.
Stennar was the only one who truly called me friend in all those years. And betrayal is how I repaid his friendship. It was he who first showed me their steam engine, as he knew I could appreciate the beautiful intricacies of its design.
So did you in fact steal it from the dwarf? Around the edge of your patience.
They had left
There
it
you
to
are.
rust in a corner, as they had very little use for a device that would reduce the need for sheer physical power. Imagine a dwarf relying on a device to do his digging for him. It's preposterous.
Indeed, indeed.
I asked him if I could tinker with it, perhaps improve on it, as I knew this was the key to becoming truly a part of the dwarven world. I quickly devised a way to use it to power a pump for draining the mines.
Okay.
When I fell all over myself trying to explain it to them, laughter was once again their only response. I knew I had to somehow gain their respect, so I hastily sketched some schematics and set out to prove my theory.
It's a long story. Glimmering forest, the great mountains, the Mobian plains.
The struggling
Narrow
human
it
mining
down,
company
narrow
that
it
I brought
down.
the plans to offered me a share in their mines for the steam pump. I was ecstatic. I had not a care for their mines or their money. I desired vindication. When I returned to the dwarves to boast of my accomplishments and be welcomed into their clan, they were gone. The inventions came quickly after that, fueled by my anger and confusion. How could they have denied me my place amongst them after all my labors? Somehow I felt I could still prove myself to them. I continued searching for them in all my spare moments, but to no avail. But then they came, the robed ones.
Finally, we're getting to the thick of it.
They appeared to me late one night, and they warned me to never speak of, nor try to find the dwarves again. Still being a mere lad, you can imagine the terror that put into me. As my wealth and power grew, I shook off some of my
Is that the
youthful
same
fear.
clan as Magnus? Because that would be two birds with one stone.
Investigators to locate Stennar and his clan. None of them ever returned with any worthwhile information, and some never returned at all. The ones
Somebody
that did
please
told
put
of
Zeriga
vicious
out of his
traps
misery.
and creatures attacking them from the
He's trying
shadows.
every town.
As word
Not
of
the
these
one.
failures spread, it became more and more difficult to find souls brave enough to take on the challenge.
But why did he send me here with your... Zeriga, congratulations. I am going to actually alt-tab and give you a GG because you deserve it. Whew, indeed. I'm not sure I should set up another secret word because, well, if you were on the edge of your patience and getting so frustrated already, maybe it's not a good idea. What do you think? I think it's just 100 septims. That's it. That's it. It's just 100 septims. But it might not be wise. But I have set up another secret word, And all I'm gonna say is that it is something very valuable to some people. Why did he send me here with your
He
ring?
knew that ring would lend veracity to your tale. I gave Stenner that ring the last time I saw him. Now he is dead.
Well, that was
Only
too
we
easy.
know what he meant by the evil.
Virgil here thinks it has something to do with his religion.
I don't put much stock in religious ramblings myself. But if you feel it could help you to get more information on the Panari, you should go to their temple
Oh,
on the
been
northern
there,
end
done
of
that.
Lion's Head Circle. I'm more concerned with who killed Stenner and why, and what all this has to do with my relationship with the Black Mountain clan.
What now?
There must be some clue left in the Black Mountain mines. I am certain of this. You seem to be a resourceful individual. Would you be interested in searching the mines for some clue as to their whereabouts? I would make it worth your while, I can assure you.
Well, I want to know about it anyway, so...
Splendid! Here, let me mark your map with the location of the Black Mountain mines. I am certain there must be some clues to be found there. Please,
No, I haven't.
turn as soon as you have found anything.
But I know there are options, there are ways to... I mean, the way you talk, like your dialogue choices are dumbed down, obviously. And that's quite fun, clearly. Isn't it the same in Neverwinter Nights? I think. But yes, people have reported that it's a very, very funny. We might try someday, but first I want to try the Lone Thief, the Arsène Lupin of Arcanum. You gotta look, you're pretty exhausted after the safe word. Happy lurking, Zeribo, and congrats on discovering the word twice. I will return to you with the information.
One more thing. I would like to purchase my ring back from you. I'd give you 200 coins.
Sure.
Much obliged. Of course. What do you wish to ask of me?
So you didn't actually invent it?
I have never actually claimed that I did. It was just people's assumption. I have invented any number of devices based off its principles, but I did not invent the first one.
What did you think would happen when you sold the engine?
Such is the enthusiasm, or perhaps the impetuousness of youth, that I did not stop to consider the consequences of my actions. All I could see was a way to gain the respect of the dwarves. It was all that mattered.
Must be unsettling to get so much praise for the steam engine.
Yes, it is, and it torments me every day. I was but a child when the Rogue Ones gave me their dire warnings, and I was terrified. They were explicit that I was not to reveal the origins of the steam engine.
Do you think I've leveled up? I mean, I heard the doing. It could be just a sound for end of quest, but more questions.
What do you wish to
Why
ask
did you
of
want
me?
to impress the dwarves?
You don't understand. I was orphaned at a young age. The dwarves represented everything I wanted my family to be. A tight-knit clan, and the respect I had for their brilliance with technology. I made the mistake common to youth. I thought intelligence equaled compassion. I needed to belong, to find that I had some worth.
Let's go for the personal question.
My mother died, bringing me into this world. I believe my father died then as well, even though he continued to exist in the world for some 8 more years. He could stand living no longer. He took his own life. He left me decently provided for, and with his grasp on reality becoming more tenuous each day, I believe he felt I would be safer in the care of others. The last thing he did in this life was to give me that ring.
And he only gave me 200 for it. I think that's pretty cheap. I mean, have you seen the size of his house? I think he could have given me a little more. Then again, he could have just asked for it.
That is how much his friendship meant to me. I was devastated when he disappeared with the rest of the clan. I believe I felt more deserted and alone then. I didn't, of course. What do you wish to ask of me?
No, I'm good for now. I don't want to... Again, I do know that as far as playing the game goes, I should I should exhaust all the dialogue options, but I don't want to do that. It's time for a 6th house. Go for it, guys. This is room. Fancy. But let's not, you know, we just gained access. Let's not steal everything. So now we need to go to the Black Clan mines things. Let me have a look at the map. I'm assuming that's a somewhat. I'm here. Is that it? Yes, that is the one. Let's talk to Magnus. What is the name of his clan? I guess if I can just...
How can I help you?
I'd like to... what sort of things can you make? I'd like you to do something. I've got a few.
What do you need to know?
I'd like to know a few things about you. No, that's what... No, I don't want to know that.
How can I help you?
What is the name of your clan, Magnus? I forgot.
What do you need to know? This is Tarant.
Okay. I'm guessing it's not, because he would have said something, I guess. Okay. So I think before I go to the mine, which is the next big thing, and I definitely need to empty my inventory and that sort of things. I can't go there with all the stuff that I have. So I'd like to finish some quest. The one in Durnholm with the ring. Come on, there we go. The one with the ring. I will try to make an elixir of persuasion. I can't do much more. I mean, if that doesn't work, Lane Corpus. Yeah, well done, guys. You cannot sleep with the enemies near. I was not trying to sleep. Thank you very much. Also, we need to identify a few things. And I definitely need to find a way to, you know, sort everything out. These, I'm keeping them. I'm guessing it's because I can do something with them. I'll have to look at what they can do. Also, I have an identified sword and an identified staff. So let's go to the gypsy woman. Now that the marathon is done, I'm going for a new brutal playthrough. You added the cantrip mod. So, oh, you know what? I've added it as well, and I still haven't found one. I'm so frustrated. But I don't want to increase the... You'll tell me, okay, if you feel that you're finding them too often or not often enough. I really was considering adding a way to, like a quest to get those cantrips. Is this the way? This is the way, okay. Oh, hang on. Because this guy buys everything. So yeah, I was considering adding a way to learn them from mages, but then I wasn't sure. Is it a dialogue? Is it a quest? Interested in trading? I want to sell that little thing. Liquid soap, you have no need for it, okay. And then those coins is just for money, right? I hope it's just for money, and I'm not gonna need them for a recipe or something. You don't want that. No, I want to identify that. And that's it for now, I think. I had a feeling it's not quite done. There's still a few hours. I'm really hoping to see your mod and Prof mod as well. right at the end, you know, in the last second. Now, the pressure you're feeling to finish your mod before the time is up, imagine that for the Morrowind modding madness. It's the same thing but worse, like way worse, and it's truly stressful. I mean, you know, nobody's forcing us, obviously. Gripples, hello. Come on, just keep running, just keep running. Alright. I wish to identify this. A staff of hypocrisy. Okay. I mean, it doesn't sound good. It really doesn't sound good. The damage is random shield of protection, magic power available. I'm not sure. I don't think anyone is going to be using that. You're cleaning up a couple of things and then you have to write the readme and post it. You'd be surprised. I know you won't because you've released it for a few mods, but the readme and the release page takes an insane amount of time when you consider. You would imagine that the modding time is, you know, most of it. But putting the page together, it just takes a long time. Virgil, what are you using? A broadsword, and that's your absolute favorite? And you are using an unidentified, see? Okay. Deed, oh, I have to keep that. I don't think I need that anymore. Tyrant's note. The telegram. Tyrant newspaper. Maybe I'm keeping some things and I really don't need them. For this mod, the modding took way longer, but I know what you mean, plenty of time. Especially when these days, really the standard is to make a pretty page. I'm not saying that the look of the page is more important than the mod, but it certainly matters. Identify this, please. Mystic Great Sword. Now that sounds pretty good, don't you think? You might want to use that. Oh, because I'm moving from things from one inventory to the other. Have you seen that new mod, Morrowind mod? I'm sorry, I'm talking about Morrowind, where you can move things from one inventory to the other just by using the wheel on the mouse. I've tried it. It's gorgeous. Do you want to equip that? You do want to equip that. I mean, even better than your charmed axe. It's got to be pretty good. Magnus, what do you use? Ooh, an unidentified dagger. No, Magnus. No. Let's try to sell all of those. My goodness, what is it doing with those rusty bits? How'd you like that? Okay, I'm gonna try, where was it, that balanced sword. I mean, Virgil doesn't like it, he prefers his broadsword, but you prefer the balanced sword. And I don't want a weapon. Let's just sell those, let us trade. This. You have no need for it. That. You have no need for it. You're not very helpful, are you? Okay, but at least we ID'd things, so that's good. Magnus is like, stop taking my weapons. Use this, no, use that. I'm just letting him choose. I'm not taking the weapons. Yeah, okay, you try it. And then based on, you know, the way they look, carrying those weapons, I go, all right, you can have that one. Please go. Yes. All right, so before going to the mines, I think I want to go back to... I mean, I need to go back to Delorn to give the deed of the mine. Then I need to go back to... What's the name of the place? No. The one that's somewhere here. Not the shack. It's somewhere here. I don't know why it's not on my map. Hills. Shrouded Hills. On Shrouded Hills, because I need to give some pure ore to, I don't remember whom. But I would also like to get... Ooh. The Dragon Cave. I didn't know I had that on my map. Later. I also want to get here in Blackroot the tax money. So I think we're gonna go Blackroot, try to get the tax money. If we manage that, then we can go back to Dunhorn. How come it's showing me the dungeons on me? Can I select what it shows? Like Tarrant is showing, but not the other cities, which is odd. But anyway, that's the plan. That's the plan. And then I need to find a place where I can safely drop everything before I go to the black mine, the clan. You know what I need. How is everyone doing today? Personally, I'm doing great, though I could use coffee. I've only had one coffee and I'm starting to feel it. Other than that, I can't complain. What about you, Gripples? Yeah. I am, it's my fault. I've totally trained myself. Like, hearing that sound, I am not kidding you. I am actually salivating. Ooh, that's good. I didn't realize there were plants there. I can't imagine they're too nice either. I'll finish my tea. Yeah. You're alright, still very tired. Well, alright. Okay, we'll concentrate on the first part of that statement. How are you doing with Dark Souls? With the Sister of Ash? Am I remembering that right? I think one day, but secretly, I'm gonna try to play Dark Souls. Not even, you know, on difficult settings, not, you know, for a challenge run in particular. I think it's gonna be a challenge run on its own. But maybe I should give it a try, so that I can, you know, better understand when people play the game. Because when I watch people streaming the game, like you, Gripples, you make it look easy. That's just the way it is. And I'm like, okay, you go swing, swing, block, parry, roll, and voila. That's how it's done. Piece of cake. Alright. So, we're gonna go to black. Guessing it's not direct. Okay, let's try a bit like that. I'm guessing I need to go across the bridge. Okay, here we go. Daughters of Ash. Oh, I said sisters, right? I made more progress. Oh. Alright. Okay. But that's the thing. With my dog being so badass, even though the real-time thing is not happening, there, it's done. Which suits me just fine. That way I didn't have time to, you know, try to poison the enemy, only to see them die pretty much instantly afterwards. Still, I'm gonna keep the finger on the escape button, so that I can make sure it's not real-time option. Turn-based. Done. And then, okay, there we go. What am I doing with an axe? again. There's just no point for me trying to. Why